Hey Star Fam, thanks for tuning in. We're here again today for another quick energy check-in using the Atro Tarot deck. Okay, so getting right into it. I do hope you're all keeping well. This is just going to be a quick general reading to see if we can get a bit of a snapshot to see what the energies are like around my Star Fam. As it's a general reading, it might not resonate with everyone. If not to worry, I've got plenty of the readings posted. Feel free to have a look through my channel. I'm sure you'll find something that will resonate with your situation. Okay, so let's see. What is going on with my Star Fam? What is going on with my Star Fam? Okay, so the first card out, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be an earth sign male, although not necessarily sign or gender specific, but earth sign being Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Sorry about that, Taurus. But yeah, Knight of Pentacles is our slow moving knight, our slowest moving knight, but he is also the knight that is guaranteed success, because Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is very thorough, somebody who takes their time, does everything very thoroughly the first time. This is somebody who doesn't like to go back to have to revise their work, because they believe if you do it right the first time, you won't have to. But yeah, somebody who takes their time to be very meticulous with their work. All right. So, you could be working on a project, but taking your sweet time doing it. I mean, at the same time, this could be about slowly progressing through work. This could be a slow offer, an offer that you're waiting for that's taking its time. Let's see if we could get a little bit more information. This could be you. This could be someone around you. But yeah, let's see if we can get a little bit more context as to what is going on with this Knight of Pentacles. Could you tell me more? All right, the King of Wands. All right, so you could be a male fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, although not necessarily. This is somebody who's very passionate, very creative, very action-oriented, very charismatic. You know what I mean? Somebody who's very much a go-getter, very motivated. Could be somebody who's very sporty. Somebody who's very like a charismatic leader, if you will. So I'm kind of get the feeling that this King of Wands person is kind of waiting on an offer that's taking its time. Or it could be somebody who's taking their time and coming up with an offer for the King of Wands. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information on this. Either way, I get that there's definitely some kind of slow-moving energy with the King of Wands. This King of Wands might be getting frustrated, though, because, again, there's somebody who's very, like, spontaneous, action-oriented, very, like, very swift-moving energy. And the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's, quite the opposite of that. But let's see if we can get a little bit more information. All right, the Tower, the Sun, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so with the Tower, I mean, usually it's something that is like a destructive force, but not necessarily. I kind of feel like in this situation, it's more of a surprise, because as you can see, this lightning is like coming out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So I don't really feel like this is something that's a surprise destruction. Because again, we've got the Sun next to it, and the Sun is like the happiest and most positive card in the deck, right? And so I kind of get the feeling that this is more of a happy surprise coming out of nowhere, and I get the feeling that this like happy surprise is just, it's a life-changing surprise, an earth-shaking surprise, so to speak. And then we've got the Ten of Wands. Now, the Ten of Wands, it could be a move. It could be like biting off more than you can chew, but I kind of get the feeling again that you're going to be happily surprised, and end up with more than you expected to. You know what I mean? Why would this happy surprise be like again, the 10 doesn't necessarily have to be a burden per se. This could actually just be physically a move, you taking all your stuff and moving. Let's see if we can get a little bit more clarity on this situation. Could you tell me a little bit more about these cards? But I'm feeling a happy surprise. Maybe this Knight of Pentacles is kind of one of those situations where, you know, things have taken a long time to come to fruition, but when it does, it's like, oh my, is it? Next card out we've got is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, the Nine of Pentacles is about enjoying your foundation, enjoying the fruits of your labors, basically. You know what I mean? As you can see, this person, they are, in their garden, dressed nicely, enjoying their exotic pet bird. You know what I mean? And they're enjoying their garden that's bearing fruit, and she's got their pentacle, or they've got their pentacles all around them. You know what I mean? So this is about success and enjoying your success. But usually, you know, a single success. And I just noticed in the bottom here, we've got a snail. You know, so for some of you, again, the success could have taken a long time in coming, much to maybe your frustration, you know, but it's success nonetheless. You know what I mean? So again, this is coming back to surprise happiness and you ending up with more than you expected to end up with, you know, and being quite happy about it. Sometimes it pays to be patient, you know what I mean? See if we can get a little bit more clarity on this situation. Okay. Next card out is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be deciding where to invest next. You know what I mean? We've got this person with their Two Pentacles, and they're kind of like juggling them, so to speak. So it's kind of, I mean, it could be representing having quite a few things up in the air at the moment, but this kind of feels more like trying to decide on what to do with your newfound prosperity and where you're going to invest some of this, some of your new earnings, you know. So this is like typically on point with something that like a fire sign would do, you know, in the sense that once they have achieved their goal, it's like, okay, great, now on to the next thing. You know what I mean? And kind of deciding what to do with this new prosperity that you've got going on. Again, for some of you, it could have been a move, right? Some of you could have recently moved. And so things are a little bit up in the air at the moment. Don't know why I'm getting that move thing. But anyway, it's definitely like looking for, like kind of wondering what next, you know, what next to do with this prosperity, with these earnings, where to invest the cash, the attention next, you know. So for those of you, if you've been waiting for something to come to fruition, you know what I mean, waiting in an offer or something, I kind of get the feeling that you're going to get a happy surprise. You know what I mean? Whether it's this offer that you're waiting for or something else entirely, I get the feeling that kind of a surprise is going to come out of nowhere, but it's going to be a happy surprise because, again, guys, you got the sun here. You know what I mean? So this feels like a surprise coming out of nowhere that you weren't expecting and ending up with more than you were even hoping for. You know what I mean? So it's like, I kind of get the feeling that this Knight of Pentacles is somebody who, again, like maybe under-promised and then ended up over-delivering, like big time. You know what I mean? See if we can get a little bit more information. The Emperor. Major Arcana card about moving forward. The Emperor is like the head honcho. I mean, the Emperor is like the boss man. He is like the divine masculine, so the ultimate in like everything that is stereotypically masculine. But the Emperor is also like, you know, the head honcho. The Emperor answers to nobody. You know what I mean? He is the Emperor. So this is about moving forward, action, and expanding an empire, so to speak. So it's like, again, with this whole idea of now that you have, you know, now that you have gotten this payload, you know, and it ended up being more than it was, and you're enjoying your prosperity, and again, deciding where to invest. And I kind of feel like you really want to move forward with something. This could be a new business. But I'm definitely seeing that you're really thinking about, you might be thinking about doing some entrepreneurship and some investing some of this money. But I definitely get the feeling like you really want to expand, you know? Again, whether this is like getting, yeah, again, this could be the new home because again, like I mentioned, some of you might have recently moved. So this is about really being king of your castle and maybe like, yeah, really expanding. I just kept the feeling, I don't know why, expanding, taking control and expanding. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information before I close this out. But yeah, guys, it definitely feels like, you know, and again, it took some patience, you know? Definitely took some patience, but now that it's like you've got this unexpected happiness, you know, it's about expanding and moving forward. You know what I mean? Let's see. Could you tell me a little bit more about the spread? See if we can get a couple more cards before I close this out. Could you tell me a little bit more about the spread? All right, so next cards we've got out. Let me put these. Sorry guys, you know what I'm like. I want y'all to be able to see everything. All right, so the next couple of cards we got out are the Seven of Swords and then the Knight of Cups. So the Seven of Swords is usually, I mean, this could be like a theft or some kind of sneaky behavior. I mean, it could be about being somewhere where you really don't want to be. That's usually what it is for me whenever this comes up. It's like you're in a situation you really don't want to be in. And so it's like you're just kind of like getting out. You know what I mean? It's like grabbing what you can manage, and leaving behind what needs to be left behind. And just kind of like making a swift exit. It's like the Irish goodbye, you know, where you just kind of sneak out, you know. And then we've got the Knight of Cups. Now the Knight of Cups is usually known as like a Mr. Lover. You know, he's knight in shining armor who's coming to offer his cup of love. So is this some kind of a secret relationship? It's like you want to pursue somebody in secret. Pursue something in secret, making some secret plans to meet up with someone. It's like sneakily moving out of one home to be with someone else. See if we can get a bit more information on this, because this could be either that somebody is making plans to go and, you know, be with someone else. I don't feel like this is a breakup. This feels more like leaving home. You know what I mean? It could be like a bad roommate situation that you're trying to leave, and it's like you're gonna go and move in with somebody that you've been dating instead, for some of you. I don't know why for some reason this kind of feels a little bit catfishy as well too. Hang on a second. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information on this. Just tell me more about the Seven of Swords and Knight of Cups. Just tell me a little bit more about the Seven of Swords and Knight of Cups. More about the Seven of Swords and this Knight of Cups. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords, this Knight of Cups. Yeah, I get for some of you, you could be It's like now that you finally got this cash and you're a little bit more stable, finally taking up the initiative to go and ask somebody out. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. But yeah, I get that it's like making some plans to go meet up with somebody, ask somebody out. Could be that this is what you were hoping. This is what you, this is kind of like the offer that you were waiting for, in a way. It's weird. I kind of feel like something about this, like, money and this relationship is tied together somehow. It's like, did you feel like you needed the money in order to afford to go be with somebody? Huh. What I just don't understand is the Seven of Swords. It's almost like you have to sneak out from wherever you are to go and offer this relationship. Next week card out we got is the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is about solitude, being alone, asking yourself the important questions in life. You know what I mean? It's like being in a state of, yeah, just being kind of alone in solitude for a while to do like quiet contemplation in life. Huh. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information. It's like this Knight of Cups is reaching out to the Hermit, whereas this Knight of Cups... Just tell me a little bit more about this spread, please. Could be this Knight of Cups going to the Hermit and asking for advice. The way that the Hermit has a star illuminating him. Tell me more about this spread. Sorry guys, just bear with me a second. Tell me more about this. 10 of Swords. So it's the end of something. Knight of Swords. Swift energy. Swift communication. Something's come to the end. It's almost like, it kind of feels like this offer is coming a little bit too late because something has already ended. See if I can get a bit more info on this. Alright, so the next cards out, we got the Queen of Cups and then the Nine of Cups. It's almost as if like this Knight of Cups took too long to come forward with this offer. You know what I mean? Because I get the feeling that when he goes there, he's going to find out that it's like too late. The person is like, the other person, I feel like they're in another relationship, or it's like something happened where it's like they don't have the same feelings anymore. This is weird. It's like this Queen of Cups person, she seems like smug and happy where she is. So you got the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is about like being happy where you are in a good place emotionally. Could be a little bit smug. Could be somebody is a little bit like defensive, the way that they've got their hands crossed in front of their chest like this. You know what I mean? So I kind of get the feeling that this Queen of Cups is like, nah, I'm good where I'm at. You know, emotionally, I'm in a good place. I'm good. You know what I mean? It's like those feelings aren't really there anymore. You know? I get the feeling that there might be some sharp words between the two of you. And she's like, nah, I'm good being single. I want to be single. Because again, the Nine of Cups is emotional happiness, you know, kind of borderline smugness. But it's usually like the Nine of Pentacles, it's usually like being happy on your own. You know what I mean? So it's kind of weird. I don't understand what kind of a past that two of you guys had, but I get the feeling that this Queen of Cups person, she's like over this relationship, you know? And yeah, really sorry to say. So I'm not sure like which side you are on. Like it could be again that you're this Queen of Cups and you've been waiting for this Knight of Pentacles energy to come in, but it's taken too long, you know? And at the time you were like kind of Nine of Wands, so that's, you know, you're somebody who, or sorry, King of Wands. So like, you know, that's somebody who's very much, you know, action oriented. Don't tell me you love me, show me. You know what I mean? You know, and somebody who's again very spontaneous. You know what I mean? So I kind of get the feeling that at first this King of Wands person didn't really want to settle down, you know, and so they were taking their time coming forward with this offer. And now that they finally got it, you know what I mean? Or they're finally coming through with it, with this offer, this queen is like no longer interested. You know what I mean? I definitely get the feeling that she's no longer interested. Oh, okay. So for some of you, oh. Yeah, I just get the feeling that like this is it's like it's just this offer is coming a little bit too late. That's all I can feel from this Queen of Cups. Like she's good on her own now. You know what I mean? And whatever feelings that she might have had, I kind of feel like they're definitely like over. There might have been some kind of like feeling of betrayal, which is why she's kind of like over it now. You know? Let's see if we can get, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. It's like things have changed. It's like you guys, somebody took too long to come forward with this offer and things have changed, you know? And again, it could have been that this King of Wands person was waiting for another offer to come in. You know, but like that, that's the reason. I feel like this is a money thing. Somebody felt like they needed more money. Like they thought that the Queen of Cups person was looking for somebody who was really wealthy. And so they thought that in order to be with her, they had to be wealthy. You know what I mean? So it's like they took their sweet ass time trying to gain that wealth. And once they finally did, it's like, you know, now that they're ready to come forward and make this offer to the queen, it's like, no, sorry, it's too late. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is already turned. Huh. Wow, guys, them's the breaks. You snooze, you lose, huh? That's unfortunate. I don't know, guys. It might not be too late. There might still be a chance because, again, this is the Queen of Cups we're talking about. Oh, sorry, I couldn't see. This is the Queen of Cups we're talking about. And, like, you know what I mean? If you're being your authentic self with her, then, you know, she'll give you another chance. But this is it. You have to be authentic with her. And I kind of get the feeling that maybe you weren't. So, yeah. I think I'm going to leave this here for now. But yeah, before I close this out, I'm just going to quickly grab an inspiring quote from You've Got This deck. Just to see if we get any words of wisdom, words of encouragement, words of advice for my star fam with regards to this spread. Yeah, I just get the feeling that somebody totally missed the mark here. They thought that this Queen of Cups was looking for somebody rich and powerful, when in reality, she just wanted you to be, like, honest, you know? Because for her, it's not about, like, the monetary, it's about the emotional, you know what I mean? And as long as you showed that you loved her, that would have been enough. Anyways, you'll never influence the world by trying to be like it. Yeah, you see? It's like she was not interested in, like, keeping up with the Joneses and having finer things in life, you know what I mean? Like, I get the feel with the Queen of Cups, she's more about the emotional, you know? Like quality time, and so as long as you loved her, basically, you know, she doesn't need you, you know, to buy her expensive gifts and stuff. You know, I get the feeling that she can very well do that herself. You know, it's not the stuff she's looking for, it was love. Anyways, don't waste your beautiful mind on ugly thoughts. Anything is possible and everything can be. Make every day a masterpiece. We rise by lifting others. See what I was talking about? Like, she's not looking for the money. She's looking for the emotion, the support. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. I kind of get the feeling that you kind of took that the wrong way and like felt like you needed to create some kind of wealth. But I get the feeling that that's not what the queen, again, she wasn't looking for that. But anyways, it's not too late, guys. Again, still. No one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers. Absolutely. So, I mean, you know, I hope that this king person learned that it's not always about money, you know. Sometimes it is about emotion. Because again, I get the feeling that that's what the Queen of Cups was waiting for. She's waiting for that emotional connection, that emotional offer, you know, not the monetary. But anyways, we live and we learn, right? All right, guys, I am going to leave this here for now. I hope this helped. I hope it brought a little bit of clarity to your situation. So yeah, if you feel like this resonates with you and you can't figure out why this person, you know, isn't interested, despite now that you finally made something of yourself and now that you're rich, you know, it looks like you kind of missed the mark there. That's not what they were after. But again, I get the feeling that it's not too late. You could show her that it wasn't about stuff, that the reason that you did that was, you know, because you want what's best for them, you know, and maybe if you can explain it that way, yeah, then maybe they might come around, you know. But yeah, I hope this helped. Again, I hope it brought a bit of clarity to your situation. If you enjoyed this spread, please be sure to like and subscribe so you can join the Soul Tribe. And as always, wishing you a copacetic Earth experience.